Give us a beer, so give us a beer.
I think it's about time I got a beer before I fucking lose my goddamn mind.
Brendan, you're on stock up to your
Still suffering from severe dehydration.
Dehydration.
Alright.
Dehydration.
I'm not going with the hydration
It's
jokes.
all up here from here. I'll build from here, I believe. Oh.
Okay, come on, Chris. Intro's in.
We're gonna intro in.
Was that it?
Intro's in, that's it, okay. Welcome. This is our inaugural podcast. It is called 12 Labs in a Slab. 3 Labs in a Slab. Just to get it right. Okay. Honest to God, I've been thinking it's gonna be 12 Labs in a Slab for the longest time. That gets stuck in my head.
Okay.
12
Forget
Labs in a
Chris.
Slab.
Look, this is 3 Lads in a Slab. We are.
I think my intro is.
No, but it was definitely true. That makes you look like a fool.
Okay, wait. Take two.
Oh, take 2. Okay.
Welcome everybody. This is our inaugural episode of 3 Labs in a Slab. For those of you who aren't aware, a slab is 24 cans of beer, which we will drink through the course of this podcast. I am your host, Chris. With me is
Brendan.
Rory.
And this podcast is our first podcast, so it'll be a lot of random banter about anything at all. But we'll have a more clear thing on movies, general news, tech,
comedy,
video games, comedy, anything like that.
whatever we can pull together.
Laddie kind of stuff. So we'll see where this goes. So before we made our intros.
Well, first things first. Cheers.
Cheers, lads. Well done on the first one.
This isn't our first beer on our first podcast.
Yeah.
We got a bit carried away in town at a Feast of Pints.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is probably it's my 4th beer, but it's the lads.
Well, he started way before all
I
of
might
us.
be like 10 or 12.
Yeah.
He started at the Six Nations rugby game.
Yeah,
So
6 points for the Irish match.
He is the self-proclaimed king of beer, though. From
You had to put it on the podcast, didn't you? You just let
You
me
never
have
know.
that one.
any of you want to shout out a
Friends.
challenge? Any of you want to shout out a challenge? He's up for it.
Yeah.
As long as there's
King
no
of beer.
whiskey involved, I'll drink you to daylight.
Yes, he likes the alcohol, but is allergic to half of it. So it's hard to say.
I'm allergic to the good half.
Yeah, the good half. The expensive stuff.
Apparently. Yeah, I'm a cheap date.
He's okay with cheap beer, and that's about all.
Okay, so Six Nations, eh?
Six is quality, huh? Ireland's actually topping it.
Yeah, Ireland's top of the league. Got a chance for Triple Crown in the Grand Slam.
For those that don't know, Six Nations is a rugby tournament.
Yeah, truth.
Yeah,
And it takes place in Europe with Ireland, England, France, Wales, and Scotland. And also Italy.
Don't forget Italy.
For our American viewers,
Yeah.
you might not be aware of any of this, but
If we have American viewers, shout out.
well, the majority of our audience will hopefully be American because that's where everybody is.
Yeah.
So
That's where people make
Good
it.
podcast basis,
Yeah.
English speaking basis.
that's where this stuff happens. Yeah.
It's not a good load of French lads sitting around looking for a podcast. Is that something we have to edit out, or is that racist? Or
I don't know. We'll leave it in. We'll
I
leave it
firmly
in.
go before we have to edit shit out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good stuff.
A lot of this might be edited out.
I don't know about that. We'll pick off where we left off in the pub, which was asking Rory what would his rates be
Yes.
for being a gigolo.
This is a good question. How much do you
So-
charge to have sex with you for a night?
Okay.
You said this in the pub and you gave your price earlier.
We'd also like to know
what it is now.
about variable rates. So are you charging more for someone you definitely wouldn't fuck, or if you would fuck
Yeah,
anyway? Because or you just say you have to have a standard rate, 'cause otherwise who knows
Well,
what's it gonna be like.
obviously, if you're dealing with someone who's just blatantly isn't attractive.
Yeah, but first off, you have to have you have to be advertised on a website. You have to have a standard rate, which is if someone rings up, they can at least expect to get you for this.
So that's
much.
what you're basically asking me. Is
What's your
Well, no,
minimum
you might
price?
change it, but we'll
What's
start off.
what's your fixed
like,
cost for someone who wants to join in?
So very
what do you
for hourly
what do you
rate.
have to get? No,
Well,
I do per session.
What would be my standard things to do to them? Or them to do to me?
Price, but if you
The general
sex, just
you
you
can have
Okay, so I'm a standard gigolo. Okay, they ring me up saying I want a knife, or maybe say the night's a period.
Well, okay,
of 4
I'm gonna
hours.
give you your
4 hours. That's a good.
Wait, no, I'm gonna say
work,
your options. You got your typical an hour, right?
Yeah.
Then you have basically all inclusive, or kind of more just a.
What's all inclusive, Chris?
Yeah, all inclusive is basically
like,
they can have their way with him for an hour.
But like the girl might bring in
Okay,
3
so
minutes,
but
3 minutes in a whip,
okay,
and all of a sudden that's all inclusive. Like, and I
Well,
go,
like
fuck.
there will be extras, but like they can have sex with them or whatever for an hour. Okay, but like some some special things you maybe charge extra. But like you can also have the other rate would be like a night, which is basically you stay the whole night.
Okay.
Whatever.
Well, like morning cuddles as well.
Well, like
That's tips, bro. That's tips.
That is tips. 'Cause,
That's
like,
tips work.
I would definitely be the sort of guy
Yeah.
that rolls
You
out
know,
before they
cuddle
wake.
maybe you'll get a free breakfast out of it. I don't know.
Jesus, Fry wouldn't be bad. Like, see if we can run to Mother Hubbards for a brekkie.
Who knows?
Okay, so like, if I had like a set charging rate.
Yeah.
Okay, like all inclusive, like anything
Anything goes.
over,
Is this to her or to you or to both? Like anything.
like
anything?
just to both.
Okay.
Well, like, do I get preference? Like, can I do what I want to her those 4 hours?
If that's what she
Well,
wants,
yeah,
like she
yeah,
might say,
yeah.
"I like a guy takes control, so therefore you can kind of
Okay,
do
like,
what you want."
obviously, like cutting skin and shit aside, like the weird.
Oh, why did you bring it there?
Okay.
You're all thinking
Whoa.
like, what the fuck?
You know, I would get that out of the way.
Like, whoa, like that needs to get out of the way. Like it's like Jesus.
Is that like when you say when you're and you go, well,
That basically sounds like you've done this album before. It's like, okay, they have to cut my skin
Let's go
because
through
they
it.
like to see that I can believe
Every time you
that
see
I'm
a girl.
human.
No,
Yeah.
I'm a very precautious guy. Like, being mugged, big fear of mine. Stabbed, top of the list.
being skinned alive during intercourse.
What's your
Well,
fear of
no,
being
it's right.
mugged? Like the humiliation or what?
No, it's just like, you know, I've worked like, you know, good hard hours to, like, you know, buy a phone that costs €750. I don't just take it from me just because they have a knife. Fuck that.
Worth €750.
You know, the last 2 years, iPhones thefts have dropped by over 50% because
That's because
they've
everyone has them.
because they've enabled a thing with Apple. It's basically they can through like your network they can see what phone you have, like what phone you have with your network. Yeah.
Okay.
They basically kill the phone, so basically it can't take calls or texts. So it's basically an iPod Touch. And that phone can never be used for.
I know, but even then, they still gotta get past the passcode. But it's not even the
No, I
fact
mean,
of
no.
that.
Regards to passcode, as soon as your phones are stolen, right, they'll kill that phone. So like, it can't be used for calls.
It's just a
If they
dead
lock
piece
it,
of
it's a dead phone.
I know,
Only-
but what I'm saying, it's not even that. Like, if someone steals your phone, they're hardly gonna go, oh, they blocked it, I'm gonna return this.
I know, but I'm saying like,
It's the fact they've taken your phone
iPhone-
and that's gone.
It's the principle of it is what
Yes.
he's annoyed about.
I'm gonna say like iPhones and Samsungs have both have that enabled now. So I'm just saying in general.
So my HTC is up for grabs.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not sure if HTC have it enabled or not, but I know like it's widely reported that Apple and Samsung both of this enabled, so they can just kill the network.
I know, but still,
So
like,
it's yeah.
like, especially because my insurance.
You've insured. Oh, you did have.
I
it.
did insure my phone.
But at
I
this
know.
Oh, I
stage,
got rid of it. I got rid of my insurance too.
No, I didn't get rid of it. I ran out in February, but I felt that I've had my phone for a year. If I lose it, you know, fair enough. You know.
You get your money's worth. You think €750 money's worth for a year?
Yeah.
It's a lot of money for just.
I think
know, but, like,
insurance is one of the biggest costs.
I would-
when you buy a video game now, they'll ask, "Do you want insurance?" This
The extra
like,
euro.
Yeah, that's
something,
like it's just like.
I know,
never do
but
it,
like,
no insurance.
I would happily pay up to €1,000 for a phone, because one,
What?
yeah,
€1,000.
Yeah,
€1,000. You buy the new iPhone 6
a phone
Plus
is
off the rack.
probably
no
what you'll
contract,
use most
€1,000.
out of your daily life, out of everything you own. You may as well pay, you know, top money for it to get, get most utility out of it. So I thought €1,000 is my like mark that I wouldn't go over,
Ugh.
but I'd probably spend up to that much
Well,
if it was up to notch.
At what point are you paying for something that you use every day? So you use it for phone calls, texts, play YouTube, you play Clash of Clans. Right. You play like games on your phone. Those 4 things.
He does not play Clash Clans anymore, but
Yeah. But
Continue.
those,
That game,
those 4
it's
things.
so repetitive.
Shut up. Those 4 things.
We'll come back to that.
Those 4 things can be done by a phone that costs €200. The exact same performance.
Fair enough.
no, it's not the same performance. They can do the exact same.
Do you not make a
functions.
phone call
No.
off a Nokia?
No, my phone-
So you're saying the
3210?
same performance. You're saying like my
Just
Note
for reference.
4
Just for
loads
reference.
into a page the same speed as let's say my old iPhone 5. It does not.
Yeah.
This
Does
new
the
phone
speed
is a
better?
lot faster.
Yeah, but I mean like the basics of like what he's going to use it for €750.
Wait, can I just hold you guys
€1,000
there? Just for reference, I came from like an iPhone 4S, I think it was, to a Galaxy Samsung Note 3.
True.
And the performance upgrade is like a lot from that. So, I don't know, it's just way faster in every way. It does what I need to do, plus other things that I find out every fucking day. great. Like, I can take a picture of this whole room and you can scan around it and have a look. I think it's awesome.
What do you mean a panorama photo?
No, not panorama. Like it's like you take a picture here, you take a picture here, you take a picture here, of like the whole room, and you can scan around the whole room.
Oh, you do that. We do that.
Oh, so it gives you like
Poland,
a
yeah.
3D like image of the room kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty much. So you can like it's basically
it is pretty cool. To be fair.
Yeah,
to be fair.
it's just things like that. I'm still finding
It's
out functions of that
Is
phone.
that picture €1,000 worth?
It's not €1,000 worth, but I'm just saying it combined with what the phone can do.
But anyway, you're saying like because it's the thing you use most, you should be willing to pay for it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
I
why
can
is
see-
there
I can
such
see-
a big outcry about water charges in Ireland? That is the thing we use most, and yet no one wants to pay for it.
Because we're already
Jesus.
from what I've heard. Don't quote me on this.
This is
I've
going to be
heard
the most uneducated debate we've ever had.
No.
I'd say we know the bare minimum
I don't know
about
that.
water charges.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. We probably don't. But from what I've heard, we're already paying for like a
You
segment
pay
of
for
part.
you pay for sanitized water.
Yeah, you paid for a segment of it already.
That's already of course.
So now they're just trying to milk it a bit and just be like, everyone uses it. Fuck it, let's charge them for it. Fuck that. For how long have we been using water for free? Well, not free. We aren't even paying for it. So how long have we been paying for paid water that we're now paying for paid water?
But the same way, like we pay for roads.
Yeah, but roads.
We pay for roads and no. What's the difference? You use roads every day. You
See,
use water every day.
Roads are not a separate tax. It's just like you just
It's
know.
just
you just know
tax.
when you pay tax. Oh yeah, that goes
You pay
towards
for
roads.
roads, yeah.
But like
That's
water
where
is
it
now
goes
like
to water.
it's an individual charge. Like you were actually paying this amount for water to drink water. You are now paying €100
But if they segregated,
a year or whatever.
say a guy pays €100 in tax for a month, right? If they told you 25 of that €100 is going on roads, do you think people go fucking mental going, what do you mean we're paying for roads all of a sudden? Well, they've always been paying it, but now they're just being told how much they're paying out of their tax.
Yeah, it's just it basically increased, but because no one realized that.
It's just increased the awareness. Now some people are like,
Yeah,
whoa,
awareness.
what the fuck are we paying this
Yeah,
for?
basically awareness.
You're always paying for it.
I don't know.
Every
but,
country in the world pays for water.
I seen in America those few people who went in and like they pay their entire tax bill just like in coins. And like one guy, like I think he went in at about like 3 o'clock basically to pay for his entire tax bill in coins, but because it would take them too long to count it before they closed, he still got done for paying his taxes late or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they like they have to like count them all out and make sure it's all his tax there. So like that would take them like way too long to do like in the time they need because like it's the last day of paying your like taxes on time or something. So he was like, I think he was done for like paying them too late or something. Do you think that is right or not?
No.
Nah, well, that's just someone being cheeky and then being caught out for it. Same way, was it Samsung paid Apple? Or Apple paid Samsung in the lawsuit? Paid them all in coins?
I think Samsung have paid Apple in America and Apple have paid Samsung in Korea. You know, it's very
but they paid them in coins,
questionable.
in like dimes and nickels. Yeah. And there's like
okay.
truckloads were delivered to the whatever office it was for Apple in California, of just truck dump loads full of coins. Like it's from Samsung. This is because they lost the
Oh,
court case
yeah, I heard
on,
about
like a
that.
patent infringement, and it was just
It'd be
coins.
such a pain in the hole.
It was like millions
Yeah,
going.
it's like,
It was like 80 million in
but that's like
nickels and dimes.
I
That
saw
would be
this.
billions upon. Whoa.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Like
Yeah, I saw this video of this guy in Australia, and he got a parking ticket, and it was like I don't know, maybe 100 and something, maybe 100. Let's just say 150 for the purpose of the video. And he comes in with that much in coins, and he's like, "Oh, I'm here to pay my pay my parking ticket." And they're like, "Oh, okay, fair enough." So he puts like the form on the counter and whatever, and they process it, and they're like, "Oh, how would you like to pay? Like cash, Visa, whatever." Like, "Oh, I like the cash." And they're like, "Okay, grand." And then he just whips out this bag from his bag and just dumps on the counter, empties it like all in like I don't know 20 cents or whatever they got over there, and he just pushes it off kind of onto their side. And they're like, "Oh, we can't accept this." And he was like, No, I'm here to pay for everything. You said cash. That's how I'm paying." And I was like, "No." And the security guy comes over and he's just like, "No, sir, you can't take this. You have to take it down to the bank and get it changed for notes or whatever." And I was like, No, I'm paid cash. You didn't
legal
say
tender.
Yeah, legal tender. You didn't say anything about that." And they got into this bit of a row, whatever. And he just walks out. He's like, "No, I paid my stuff. Don't contact me anymore." And he walks out. Fuck that.
But it's the main thing is that it's hard for them to say because like it's also like if his bill was let's say €200, 225 euro and 50 cents. Like they'd accept 50-cent coins then obviously. So basically they're saying they want us to that quantity of coins. They obviously never specified like there's only so many 20 cents we can accept. So
Yeah,
like
so fuck that.
they accept coins. So it's like it is kind of a grey area.
What if you gave them 250 checks of €1? Think they said that?
Actually, this leads to... Sorry, this is...
How many checks are in a checkbook?
Fucking, it doesn't change the
50?
point of the... Yeah, it doesn't change the point of the
It's like your
argument.
bank have to issue a checkbook. It's like they issue 2 just straight away.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't know.
No, I
Yeah,
think
they do.
I
I don't
think you
see why,
can,
but
but
they
then
do.
you have to pay a bit more.
Yeah.
But no, like this girl who I work with, she's recently been called.
That was like an absolute noise.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
You'll see it.
So this girl who I work with, anyway, she's been called to court for a parking ticket that she didn't pay because she parked outside work. She went into like.
Did you park in a loading bay?
I fucking got
I
to
don't
think
know.
of that.
That's not a jigger.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if
That's
she's
your
around. But she parked right outside work. She ran in just to check the roster and came back out. It was like no more than 3 or 4 minutes. And in that time, she got a ticket, and she was like, "Oh, this is bullshit. Basically, don't want to pay it." So she went to the council office and she was like, "Look, I was in there for max 5 minutes, not even. And I got a ticket in the time." And they were like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. Just ignore it." So she was like, "Okay, grand."
But
But like, you know the way that if you get a parking ticket, they're meant to wait at least 5 or 10 minutes, like it is, before the issue. That's what I've heard. I don't know if it's
Okay.
correct.
Maybe. Could easily be.
But anyway, she was like, "Okay."
Decent thing would be too, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think they abide by that rule.
yeah. So she was like, "Okay, fine, fair enough," and she just left. And then she got a letter to court. So
Because someone's...
yeah, summons.
Fuck that.
So
And if you like, I think it's
So-
I think it's this week. She's meant to be going up to court to go to the court, whatever. But like,
yeah.
again,
What do you do?
yeah, what do you
It's
do? It's
funny,
like,
the same thing happened to my mum, and she got summons. And I went to court with her, and she was arguing that she had ticked the box or whatever, ticked the thing, and the guy said she didn't tick the thing, and there was like an hour overdue or whatever. So the fine was like, well, no, was it 40 quid for a parking ticket in town now?
I had no idea didn't drive.
That's what I got last time. So it was 40 quid, right? And there's people in front of us who were arguing their parking tickets, and the judge was just like, "No, you were late, 80 quid," and he just double it. He goes, double the fine plus costs. And you've seen that to everybody as we were going up, and Mum was absolutely shitting herself. She's like, "I'm gonna get fucking crucified
Bear.
on the yoke." I was like, "To know this is going down."
Oh, definitely. I'll look at myself.
Oh, okay, fine. And the judge was fucking roasting her, everyone in front of us, and she went up and she argued, as my mum does, with the judge, and he was like, "Listen, I would give you €160 fine. Can you not admit that you were just late to the thing?" And she's like, "I ticked the box," and she's blah blah blah. And he the oh shit, get that out. I can't use his name. The traffic board. The traffic board in town.
Oh, great. So I'm gonna have to work out how to put it.
I mean more like it could be fucking anything.
Yeah, fuck.
You know,
I
Simon
come down,
says-
didn't I?
Oh, that brings us to another point. Excuse the video editing of this.
God awful podcast.
Yeah, none of us have a background in editing, so
Speak for yourself.
do you? No, you don't. So, any editing issues, don't blame us. Working from scratch here. Oh, by the way, this brings me back. 300 an hour. That's how much I charge for anything and everything.
You bang out minimum fee 300. Wait, no.
Yeah,
No, so that your
300.
maximum. No,
So, like-
so your maximum fee is 300.
an hour.
Anything.
An hour.
1 hour.
Yeah, like maximum. That's like.
You're a bit generous yourself there.
What do you mean?
You sound still like your dad is that anyway.
Well,
You should look. Wait, he said you've been generous out there. It's like it was it was kind of creepy. in
Was
fact.
it really?
Yeah, it was
I
very
wouldn't have
creepy.
noticed.
Yeah, it was very.
€300 for 1 hour. Like,
You
what
shrug-
would you do?
You shrug off 1 hour. So, a normal hour of sex is fine.
Yeah.
But this could be some person who's doing the most erotic, most amazing shit you've ever had in your entire life, and you want to last an hour.
What do you mean?
It's like
Help me out here.
you'd have to bring Viagra with you, wouldn't you? Just in case. Cause there's no chance you could just you just be like, no, this is like.
It could be the most amazing, most absolutely ridiculously satisfying sex you've ever had in your entire life. Ever.
Fair
And
enough.
she's bringing out all the stuff.
And she's willing to pay me €300 for it? Bring it on.
Would you last
That's
an
what
hour
they
for that
think
€300? If you go less than an hour, you discount?
Why not? You just recuperate and continue.
part?
Right, okay, look, let's just say you last, let's say 5 minutes, right?
Go on,
Right.
yeah, you're
Let's
5
say-
minutes.
Yeah, and, okay, so she's done a bit of it, what she wants to do.
She's done her part. No, just it. She's done her part.
No,
that's what I took over.
That's
from
what I'm
now.
saying, a bit of it, whatever. Then you move on to, like, I don't know, let's say foreplay, even though that's afterwards, but you can still do it.
Yeah, you can.
I was like, so like
Recuperate.
you unload after 5 minutes, like, oh, I'm just gonna go downtown now for like half an hour. It's like to recuperate. It's just like, jeez.
Yeah.
What?
I didn't go to 40
Yeah,
worker.
you can easily do that. You can easily do it. As long as
Oh,
it's not a
Jesus.
mangy one.
Maybe she's like, in the mood, dying for it. So you go down and she's like, no, I just want to fucking bang for the next like 30 minutes. And you're like, she's some spent. What do you do then, Mr. 300 euros an hour?
Viagra, I suppose.
There it is.
Oh.
Who pays for the pills? Who pays for the pills?
You have a doctor's
Obviously, that's down as a business expense.
Did you forget you're that popular?
I haven't got any of that gear yet. I've ordered it.
Oh, yeah, the next one's
Jesus
great.
Yeah, next video. Gonna be awesome.
A pop filter doesn't really make much difference when we're like the mics are like this kind of distance away
no.
from us. It's
Oh,
more
yeah,
for like
yeah,
when
yeah.
you're
It's
close
more
to
when you hear and you're going, Peter Piper.
it. That's not the microwave, so that's the camera.
No, actually, no. The mic's right there.
Just thought I'd explain that.
Well, you know what?
That was good.
There's 3 mics in the room. I chose one, okay?
Where's the other one? Oh, yeah, it's
Unless you want to hear the Peter Piper.
you don't balance that well.
But
Yeah, that was like now. I think it's turning a bit now, like you see.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, his shoulder's probably blocking most of the audio, so it's alright.
I love the big audio jumps you can see in the left hand side of the screen.
Going back to parking tickets, my favourite story about that was my dad's mate.
Oh,
Oh,
no, you idiot!
I told
We're
him
gonna have to fucking edit that.
Clearly, yes. Okay, so basically,
Mr. G.
one time he was in Dublin on business,
Yeah.
and he went back to his car and he found he had a parking ticket. So he was like a bit pissed off as he might be, but some kid came over to him about 12 years old and said, "Oi, Mister, do you want me to get rid of that parking ticket for you? It only cost you $5, or €5, or £5. £5 probably.
$5.
We'll say
£5 yen.
£5 at the time.
Back
because-
then.
5 currency.
Yeah,
We used to be
£5.
in pounds back
So
in
Murph
the old
thought
days.
what the hell, I don't give a shit, it's only £5. So he gave this kid £5, and the kid ran after the guys getting out parking tickets, ripped the pack of tickets he had off him, so the car like packs around with all the tickets of
books,
issue,
yeah.
the
Yeah.
books, ripped them off this parking ticket guy, and then ran on and fucking threw it off a bridge into the river. So all this guy's parking tickets the entire day were gone. Everyone's gone, so basically none of these are ever going to be written
So
up.
this guy
And-
basically just
yeah.
paid for everybody's tickets that day
Yeah,
for
basically,
£5.
so basically-
£5 well spent.
So
nice.
it's the best €5 he's ever spent.
Stop using people's names.
Yeah,
Are we
You know,
doing
it's like every time someone watches the video, it's gonna be beep beep.
We have to beat people's names. One name doesn't mean anything. It's
Yeah,
a name
it's still-
and a
You
surname.
need-
But no,
you
like
need
say
to-
if someone local watches that thing, they could know who that is.
There's,
Well, you did
I
start-
know several.
You did start the
Stop
conversation
using
with
people's
his second
names. Fucking hell.
I'm not going to repeat it, but you did start the conversation with his second name.
Did I?
Yeah.
What was the second name?
Begins with G.
I
did.
Yeah.
But they'll pick it up by
Not
picking it
bad.
up.
I say we leave it anyway. It
What?
doesn't really matter.
In the game the other night, I bust my thumb. It was all blue.
Oh, I think I remember that actually.
Yeah, I had to go off like a fucking ice pack. Bullshit.
Oh, you hurt your baby finger, yeah?
It's
Yeah,
all
you
blue.
should- yeah,
It's
you should probably go off
nasty.
that, yeah. That sounds like a pretty serious
What a
injury.
fucking different colour my finger is to the rest of
I
my
can't
hand.
see anything.
No?
No.
Well, that was like a bitch.
Fire still going okay?
Let Rory get some recognition. Best basketball game of the season.
Yeah. 3 points, 20 rebounds though.
3 points, 20 rebounds.
You have 20 rebounds.
He's fucking
Wow.
ridiculous in rebounds.
Nah, I got a good
Who's
number.
up there?
So did you play a lot of that game then?
Yeah, I got a good like.
It's
Maybe.
a 40-minute game, I'd say you got half an hour.
Yeah, we were half hour.
That's good.
Keep in mind, I used to play rugby. Basketball wasn't my game. I was good at rugby.
So they move you up the ranks now, or is this just no one turning up?
No, we had 6 players. We had 6 players, so I got a good number, good minutes.
And Jur was there.
Did you win the game?
No, we lost. We lost.
Well, that.
We lost by 7, which is actually...
Hey, Division 1 basketball. Okay,
Yeah,
for
I was
club.
annoyed we lost.
How long has club been open? About 2 years.
We might be going on our second year now.
Yeah, this is our second year now. Yeah, second year now. We're in Division 2. That's not bad.
We're Division 1. We won Division 2 in our first year.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, we're in Division 1 this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
No, really good. Really good.
Is there a division above Division 1?
Yeah, there's like a Premier or
That's
Super,
top
or
one,
Super League.
is it?
Yeah, that's what like we wouldn't be there for another.
Some people can slam dunk in that division.
Guys, we were playing against the last night. Could dunk it.
Mm-hmm.
In warm ups, they couldn't do it in the game.
What's that about?
But guys do warm ups all the time to like act big and they're like because we're on the same court, warming up on half court each.
But like when you
The
watch
other team
professional
like-
basketball, it seems like it's easier to dunk it than it's to actually shoot.
Shoot the ball. Yeah, but because they're like 7 foot something.
Some guy tried to dunk over me in that game. Just smacked off the rim.
Yeah, I saw
You
that.
didn't see that?
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. No one dunks in Irish basketball.
It's great. It's the easiest defense. Stand there with your hands up and
Yeah.
they'll fuck it up.
Yeah.
They will just fuck up. And it's like, you don't even have to jump and try and check it. Just stand there like an asshole.
It's like-
and they're like, oh! And obviously, oh no, pressure! And then they'll miss.
Yeah.
They'll miss.
Jeez.
Irish
They'll miss
basketball.
6 out of 10 shots.
Terrible.
It's god awful. I feel like we're speaking to like a wider audience when really it's not gonna be like a
No.
podcast
Well-
number 1. America!
No, this is going to be everybody who we link it to on Facebook.
If it never takes off though, then always you listen to the
Then always go
podcast.
back
You're
to
always
the
like,
first
let's go. What was the yeah? That was the
Like,
first one. Like,
I used to watch.
Hey, this is a shout out to everybody in the future. Look at us now.
Remember these faces? Might be sitting in this couch now, but soon I'll be sitting on some fine bitches. Don't tell my girlfriend.
I think you're going to say
Nobody
fine.
tell my
I think you're
girlfriend.
going to say fine leather, but
Oh, let her speak.
These bitches hopefully cost less than Rory would. So, sub 300 an hour out.
any of you looking for business,
Depends what you get out of them, I suppose. 30 quid.
leave a comment.
Sitting on them.
Leave a comment.
Hey, fetish is a fetish, man. I like to be sat on.
You like to sit on people. That's what you're saying.
I don't know what you're talking about. Pretty.
Yes.
Fucking idiots.
So it's just like a thing where you see the bars bouncing up and down.
Yeah.
Could we have music in the background, or is that just way off? It would
No,
just fuck
it
up.
would muffle stuff, I think.
I think.
For those who are confused
Why
by Brian
couldn't-
talking about the bar, we're looking at our audio levels on his laptop.
Yeah.
But you can cut these sections out. Like
Well,
when
we
we
could,
talk
but-
about something technical, let's keep it technical for a section, and then cut the last 30
When we
seconds.
talk about something technical, we don't make it sound very technical. It's like, what's that fucking thing?
See them
What's that
bars?
like doing?
See them bounces.
Season 1 though, whatever.
Ooh.
Oh god.
I feel like I'm getting sober. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm talking all this much. I feel like I'm sober.
Yeah, we generally
Sober's
sink
lunch
these up
time.
faster.
Where's the one behind?
So I just like to make everyone aware of we'll have a couple of more series coming to this YouTube channel, such
Hopefully.
as Hammered Craft
Hammercraft.
with me and Brendan, which
I
is
think it's the funniest
Which will-
name I've ever heard in my entire life.
consists of me and Brendan playing a video game called StarCraft, absolutely smashed
Shit face.
after a night out.
It's generally when they're after a night out. I don't know. Why did you get to play it? When you get
Because we haven't pulled.
because you haven't pulled.
It's a
Yeah.
video game. Alright, cool, bit of shit
Actually,
argument.
I love the stories that Brent tells me from you playing StarCraft. It's like, oh, Chris went absolutely fucking 90 them, like, because like,
Oh,
I tell him, give out to me. He's like, Chris was mental. He's like, where the fuck are you? What are you doing?
sometimes it is just too much because like, yeah. See, you need to play the game to appreciate this, but it's like,
you sound like maybe a 3-year-old kid with a short attention span.
Yeah.
And you have like the grown up telling you to do something, you know, which is what's going to make you win. And then you go off on this other tangent of like massacring villages or whatever.
Yeah. Chris will be talking away to you. You see that Republic of Telly skit? And the guy's like, yeah, on the phone. He's like doing Irish. Oh, I'm gonna watch that. But Chris will be like, mentally, alright, do this, mind this, attack this person. I'm like, yeah. I don't know what the fuck
Off
to
on a
say.
whole other world.
Yeah, sure, okay. Oh, it's a disaster.
So you saw your first can?
yeah. You're on your first can as well, aren't you?
We're both on a second.
Oh, should have a glass. I hate fucking drinking cans.
We got another fucking. Well, you got another 7 of those to go through.
I hate drinking cans.
Alright. Oh,
Is there a glass in the fridge?
Nope, it's empty and it's on.
the worst stuff playing games with Brendan, like such as StarCraft, is like the beginning of the game is very important. You have lots of things to do to set yourself up to go in. And the half time, like Brendan, would, like I'm like I look at Brendan's basically he's built nothing. Like Brendan's like, what are you doing? He's like, are you texting? And he's like, no. And it's like, no, he's fucking just texting away. He's like, oh, I'll get back 10 minutes. Like, it's like the game is over already. Even if the game is like 2 minutes in, the game's over because he hasn't done anything for 2 minutes. I mean, there's we can't come back. It's like, oh, for God's sake.
I'll be
So
constantly 2
basically-
minutes behind him.
Yeah, so basically
The
means we'll
entire
still
thing.
spend our 20 minutes in this game. The game's a dead end already, but we're some fucking chug away. It's like, oh, what a waste of time.
No, the worst things I hate about gaming with you two is Brendan. His mic must
Why
live.
is it on me?
Your mic must live in your mouth. All you hear is.
Oh.
Yeah, fair enough.
And
can
then
see
with
that
Chris,
moving.
all you hear is this fucking mechanical keyboard going.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just like, I get sick shit of it.
That's like an.
I understand why you hate a mechanical keyboard. Like that's bull.
I've actually ordered those
It's so much
fucking.
better.
I've ordered that kit off fucking Razer. You know the O-rings and the removers and the brushes to like clean your keyboard and make it quieter.
And you'll totally make that kid and use it.
Yeah, fair enough. You're
Oh,
not
yeah, I
gonna.
remember you talking
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
your keyboard. Yeah.
You can rob it, but you're not gonna take the O-rings because.
I think your heavy breathing is like an unfortunate look into your sex life, where it's like that's like playing video games, and my sex life. a lot of heavy breathing.
Who shall remain
lot of
nameless.
heavy breathing.
Shall remain nameless is gonna watch this fucking thing and be like,
Ugh.
well, I got myself into this. There's
Uh,
oh, I'm so fucking.
This podcast should be reveal all of Brendan.
No. No.
The world was learning a
We
lot.
don't have enough memory on a fucking stick for that.
do you still have asthma technically? So
No.
I guess yeah, at least
No, no.
yeah. So that's gone. Is
Since I was a
it?
kid. I haven't had asthma since I was.
You had asthma?
Yeah.
You don't remember
that? I was about
No.
16 or 15 or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I was friends with you from like, I don't know, first class.
That, you know, maybe him. I don't
No,
know
because like I met you through him through primary school birthday parties.
He was only in first class, like in second
First
school.
class?
Yeah, like I sure I knew you from
no,
like.
no, first class and secondary school are different things. It's first year of secondary school.
Oh, you mean first year?
You mean primary school?
You mean primary school?
Yeah, I'm in primary school.
I don't think- I didn't- I
you
didn't
didn't
know
know.
primary
You didn't
school.
know from first class.
Maybe like as we finished primary going into first year.
No, I knew you like a good 2 or 3 years before secondary school.
Don't take offense, but I don't remember you before.
Yeah, fair enough. But like no, because I remember like how I met you was from one of Chris's birthday parties.
Yeah, we met
And-
through him.
Probably from our sheer banter that we just had as children. Go
I
like,
was-
Mom!
I always
Can
remember.
Brady come over to my house and play?
I remember sitting in your house as kids, and it was someone's birthday. It was your birthday, obviously.
Oh, it was just the cow joke?
Yeah.
Definitely my house.
I'm pretty sure.
I remember that clear as
This is
day.
why I remember you from as we were kids. No, it was. Was it the muffin joke?
No, it's the cow
What was the
joke.
cow joke? This
Okay,
is- I
it was
no,
the
don't-
cow
I'll
joke.
tell the story. You can't.
I can tell. I can
Okay,
tell.
go for it.
And we were sitting in his in his sitting room, and his mother brought in the cake and said happy birthday, and we're all little big happy birthday to you. We're all sitting around drinking Fanta and getting fucking wrecked off sweets.
Sugar.
Sweets. And was it you leaned over to me, or was it Jack? I don't know, someone leaned over to me.
No, it was my sister that told the joke.
Was it
Yeah,
Laura?
I'm pretty sure it was my sister that told the joke.
His sister said the joke, and she said, "Hey, hey, what's in one car
It's
saying
so
to the
bad.
other?" He was like, "I was like, well, I don't know. Like your sister's a couple years older than me. She's like, I don't know."
It's like, what do they say to each other? Oh, wise one.
I'm called cut, and you're gonna have to start again because I can't remember the joke.
It's just like, it's blue, huh? That's the option of
I
blue.
got the punchline. I can't remember.
That's just blue.
No, yeah, but it's not. It's.
Do you not remember the joke?
And the other one goes, "Yeah, I know how to."
No,
do
I'll
it."
tell the joke.
Oh, I know now.
Basically.
Yeah, there's a cut to it. So start again.
My sister came into the room whatever as the birthday
No,
cake was.
start again from birthday. Yeah,
No,
do the
that's
again.
just
No,
a
fuck it.
joke. Yeah.
No, basically the cake was coming out.
I look like an idiot.
You are an idiot.
Ah, fuck it.
But the cake was coming out, whatever. We was talking about birthday to you, whatever. Invited out, and my sister was standing there, and she was like, we were all telling jokes or whatever, and my sister said, "Oh,
We're over here.
what did one cow say to the other cow?" And we're all like, "Oh, I don't know, what?" And she was like, "Moo." Oh, I was just about to say that. And well, Brendan just lost his shit.
I'm pretty sure I squirted like a whole heap of liquid on my nose.
Oh yeah, it was milk. I remember.
I thought the joke was, there's two cows in the field. one says moo, and the other says, I was just about to say that.
Yeah, pretty much what it
That's what it is.
That's the joke!
Did I have to say that?
No, you didn't!
No.
What did I
You
just say?
said it! Thank you!
I'm not the only
Okay.
idiot. You said,
Oh.
one of them say the other. Moo.
Yeah,
And
he
then
said-
when I was saying anything else, I went, moo. I was just about to say that. You missed out the intern pit word.
Oh,
It's not like they won't count.
That's what the other thing.
You're telling if it was basically influenced by what he just said.
This is why I cut off. I couldn't remember the intern bit. Oh, fucking.
Alright, just scratch all that. Fuck it.
Another beer! Oh, stop! I'm like, small.
Keep in mind, this is versus Shaq, and he
I
hates
wouldn't say it's
when we
empty,
destroy
empty.
it. So,
I thought we were doing this as like a thing. There you go.
so is that your second beer?
Third.
You say it.
That's definitely a second.
No.
You know why? I'm on my third.
I can wait from that one. You want to finish your beers, mate?
Oh.
There should be a reward for getting to the end the quickest.
What? We got 8 each.
Wow, I'm on my third.
What's 3 8?
24.
Oh.
3 Lads A Slab, 24 beers.
Alright, just checking. I was hoping you'd joke like a countdown in like 2 seconds on the camera.
What? Wait.
What?
You should try to do 3 8s. 10. It's normally
No.
10 seconds now at this point.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, shit, yeah. I was thinking like, does it divide evenly? And I was like, oh no, yeah.
Does
it
it?
does. Yeah,
Yeah.
it does, yeah.
Does it, yeah? You
Oh,
okay?
Yeah.
You know?
You're meant to be the smarter one of the group almost.
You guys doing
That's not saying
economics.
much to you two.
Economics for a degree over here.
Yeah, fuck it, yeah.
What's 3 by 8?
College dropout over here, smarter than this guy.
Ooh.
You didn't come up with the name.
Huh?
You didn't come up with the name.
Did I?
That's right.
Did I call it mine?
That speaker over there is fucking on. That's been on for fucking like years.
This one.
No, see the subwoofer from my speaker system here.
No, I clicked.
Oh yeah, that has done nothing. That's been wasted.
No, I turned that on when we came in.
Why?
Because I was trying to charge my phone right, so I picked the plugs.
Oh, so you just turn it off then?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Energy's pretty much free, so you know.
It's
I can't
possible.
breathe.
Oh, okay. We went there.
I can't do those jokes here.
At least you burnt me.
But do it anyway.
There's two of them. We're not really humans. We're just like things.
I meant to.
Don't worry about it, I got it myself.
Fuck.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We don't need to
So, we ran out of battery on the GoPro, so we don't even know where we left off, so we're gonna
Kick it off from nowhere.
kick it off from nowhere.
I think we left off several beers previously, so
Yeah.
Actually, you're already on 2. So,
200. No.
We're all on it too.
Let's be real.
we also repositioned all the mics, so it could be better quality sounding, hopefully.
Hopefully it's better sound.
Mainly for Brendan, because apparently he sounded like a bit of a pussy.
Well, I
The
was
first-
thinking.
the first half of the
I
podcast.
think I might have sounded a bit dumb at the start. Couldn't actually hear my educated points. So I was fucking
You were my son. Yes. So you were fucking your ass. So I don't know where you're gonna go from there, but like a baby.
I was doing a jump.
You're a bit fell to pieces, Bren.
Jesus.
Oh
my
my
God.
God.
Christ. Edit that shit out.
This podcast got graphic all of a sudden. What was the joke? What joke started with that?
We've all heard, but me and Roy know that I was fucking
Don't bring me into
the
this.
ass joke.
What?
Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
So,
man.
I was fucking my wife in the ass, right?
That's how I was gonna bring back in the new podcast.
Say a joke's alright.
Finish-
Like,
finish-
Oh, that is the
That
joke.
is the joke.
Oh.
I was bringing in the section like I was fucking my wife as like a break. No, fuck.
Oh, okay.
I paused it up.
You did. You
There
did.
you go.
Ugh.
I need a bib. I really need a fucking bib. We're sitting in the pub early eating ribs in the bowling, and we're all sitting there being the 3 girls. Apparently his names. Me and my 3 women were sitting in the bar, and I was eating ribs, and I was like, why did I wear a fucking white t-shirt? I'm going to the pub, I'm gonna watch the Irish match, I'm gonna have fucking ribs, I'm gonna fucking get a heap of pints, and here I was eating the fucking pub, eating in the pub, ribs all over me. I was like, can't do this. So I had a bib on me. I swear to God, I got a napkin. And I looked like a fucking 12-year-old. I'm sitting there like,
Yeah, we all got the Snapchat.
yeah. Them hoes ain't loyal, Rory.
Those hoes ain't
Them hoes ain't loyal. Because you took a fucking Snapchat and sent it to girl he sent it to.
Well, what are the names now? But now we're being named and shamed, are we?
We're certain names.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, the amount of editing I have to do to keep these.
You don't have to edit names.
Names are fine. Names are fine. It's when you what's the word? Slander. When you slanderize somebody, then you have to.
Yeah, fair enough. Fuck it.
Like if I called.
I said like Rory, absolute cunt.
Yeah, if I said
Why would you say that though?
I don't know.
There's plenty of examples.
Nah, fuck you. I'm the same guy.
Sure.
Remember that Mexican girl? Lucy's mate? Rocked the house.
What?
I told you she was rank. You're like, no, she's good looking. You brought rocked the house and you're like, didn't actually rank.
Oh, I know what you're on about.
John,
She ain't Mexican though. I know exactly what you're on about. That was a horrible mistake.
Yeah.
She a Mexican.
Didn't have the point.
No, it didn't at all.
Didn't have all wrong.
I want you
Didn't
ready to
at
run
all.
the mine. She ain't Mexican.
It's not a racial
I was
thing.
promised a Mexican.
Brendan, it's not a racial thing. I wasn't discriminating. She was just ugly. In all nationalities.
No. In fairness though, once we got to the house and we turned on the lights, I realized, and nothing continued. Everybody else arrived, and then you arrived saying, "Oh yeah, he doesn't want you here." So you're the cunt in this story.
Right, nothing happened. You just she just said like, yeah, fuck off.
No, he was sending her home.
Oh,
He
okay.
was sending her
Oh,
home.
no, I just ignored her.
We need a Morgan Freeman voiceover of when you
Yeah.
brought her home. It's like, then suddenly Rory realised.
Yeah.
He had made a terrible
He had made a
mistake.
terrible mistake. That's what
we
we-
really are horrible people. But
you are. I would have banged her. She would never know the difference.
It's like the both are rocks, you know.
The boat that
Yeah.
rocked. Yeah.
Great
movie.
I don't remember that movie. Well,
No?
I remember it, but I don't remember like what happened in it.
Well, basically, there's a scene where like the new kid on the boat is like he's a virgin, basically.
I remember in reusing the condom. Is that it?
No,
No.
it's basically there's a new kid in the boat. Like so, like it's the it's about a pirate radio station.
Yeah.
So there's all these like DJs up this boat, and there's a new kid comes on. He's like the son of one of the guys in the boat, I think.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
basically he's a virgin, so one of the guys says he'll make him lose his virginity. So this other guy chats up this girl and brings her to the room and like turns off the lights and goes, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I think he had to put on a condom or something." And he then sends this young kid in.
Oh,
and he's like
yes.
this big fat guy, and this like little scrawny kid comes in and it goes with her. So it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, that was gas. That was
That was
really
really
funny.
Oh.
That's the dude from Hot Fuzz, isn't it?
The old switcheroo.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly it.
yeah, the old switcheroo.
The old switcheroo.
Oh, it's fucking quality.
Did not work out in that instance.
That's when you know when you got a best
Oh my
mate.
god.
Huh?
How often is that?
Oh, well, they're not like 20 stone difference between the two guys, but
Oh man.
The old switcheroo. I don't think I could ever get out of that. It's like,
I don't know. That's that girl.
Sounds like you want to try though, man.
I'm always up for a try.
Next weekend.
Oh, geez, next weekend's gonna be fun.
To try one with Lucy, one of her dyke friends. You'll switch her.
You know what? I feel that I'm pretty good friends with her.
Would you not just go ask her to play along, like, Lucy, try the old strap on move? I'm just gonna go put on a strap on, I'll be right back. And then Schultz in Rory.
Boom!
How's it going? How's your father?
That's your.
I don't get it.
What?
The how in Ireland the how's your father joke always refers to sex. Like, I gave her a bit of how's your father. What does that even mean? What the fuck does that mean? Does that mean
This is the first time I've heard it.
no? Really?
Yeah.
You've heard a bit of how's your father?
Yeah.
If anyone else sees this and they're Irish, they'll know a bit of Jesus. I was asking her about it. Gave her one, but how's your father? And it's like, what the story is with the how's your father thing? Is that like an incest joke that I've never gotten? That's just like okay in Irish culture, or like it's fucking weird.
Yeah, I can see how that's weird.
Actually, yeah. Is it this joke, or is it just because like we were so
I should probably take my feet off.
sexually
the
repressed for years? It's like if you had sex with someone, like you had to meet the parents or something. Like that.
Maybe,
Is
yeah.
it that
maybe
kind of
like,
thing, or is
how's
it?
your dad? Can we get married?
Yeah.
Then I'm
That's what I'm
understand.
sure. Yeah.
But people shouldn't say it anymore. You shouldn't say it anymore. I mean, like,
No, leave that
how's
joke
your
aside.
father? As I fucking slammed into you, like,
Who's your daddy? It's like a thing.
the Irish version of Who's Your Daddy? Who's your daddy? How's your father?
It's ironic that a girl who likes hearing Who's Your Daddy probably doesn't know who her dad is. That's the kind of girl she is. Oh, well, maybe, I don't know.
But I thought the whole Who's Your Daddy thing, I thought that was an insult more than a sexual thing.
It's really an insult.
The hell?
Like,
Who's
as
your
in,
daddy? Do you know?
the Who's Your Daddy thing, it means like you don't even know who your dad is. That's,
No,
I thought it was
I
an
think,
insult
you know,
term, no?
I think you only use it during sex because I don't ever have to say who's your daddy because it's fucking weird.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Wait, sure is that? It means you never have to ask him, like, so who's your daddy?
Yeah, you're not Steve. You're like, who's your dad? In case I know.
Who's your dad?
It's a drowned fella holding the
No, but
camera.
I thought it was more of like, I don't know, if you're like you're about to get like a sort of a fight something like, oh yeah, who's your dad? As in your mother slept around like a whore sort of thing. That's what I thought it was about.
Well, I don't ever
What?
see. I
No.
ever see it in like movies or like pornos. Like, who's your daddy? It's like, well, does that mean like?
I don't think I've ever heard this term used.
Have you ever watched
Just
like,
don't watch enough ghetto porn.
have you ever watched like a subtitled porno? And then all of a
No!
no, like you watch
Is that the stuff you can't get on
No,
EU
they're porno.
service?
If you're watching porn, you're not looking.
It's all over me.
If you're watching porn, you're not watching it for the fucking intellect.
No, I mean the porno just happens to be subtitled, right?
No,
So,
you read the lines, or you're reading the. You're in it for the dialogue. The subtle interplay between the characters.
Just saying it. I mean, literally, it could be in any foreign language. And, like it's subtitled, and all of a sudden, that's such a like, as it's a mom and a son, and you're like, what? Whoa! This never happened to you. This happened before. And so I'm like,
No, 'cause
whoa!
I usually hit categories.
Yeah. What do you want? Subtitles, mom and son porn.
No,
Category incest. I saw it with that.
It's just like you watch one and it's to cut this part.
Do we have to get this part of the podcast?
This part stays in. It stays.
You dug your own grave.
Oh Christ! This
Oh,
There's no grave here.
The whole world knows it.
I hope the whole world knows that. So we're doing fucking better than I think we'll be doing.
Oh Christ! That's
But
You sick bastard. What?
Chris is a man for story. Apparently. So basically,
this is nothing to do with the story. It's just it happens to be subtitled. If you're looking like most viewed,
Okay.
and the video has to be subtitled. I wasn't looking at.
Let's just say,
so why
for,
it's most viewed because it's banned in most European countries. That's why it's most viewed. You're watching stuff that's not allowed in this country.
okay, let's say for the sake of the the video subtitles. Go on.
I was just saying. See, I thought you would have related to this, so the more I saw it.
Why are you looking at me, man?
That's it. I wasn't looking at you. I'm just saying.
I'm a healthy Christian man.
Basically.
Okay, is it just me, or does any other sort of porn seem weird if it's not American?
What do you mean?
What, you don't watch like German or like
Well, like-
other nationality?
Well, no,
Oh.
I'm saying like if it's Japanese, it's all the
Oh,
weird.
that's
and then
I don't know. That's
all the
different.
English ones is like, oh, stick it in my cunt, you fucking.
Oh god! Yeah, the English one's like
Yeah, English
it's
is weird.
It's a turn off. How
And they're like, the German ones are like, oh yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's like the only sort of ones you watch is American because it's the only one that seems normal, right?
I suppose it's like a large percentage of what's out there anyway.
That's fine.
Anyway, like,
Eventually
Jersey.
shit gets weird. Like,
Yeah,
you only
fuck
watch a
that.
certain amount and you're like, eventually it's gonna be strange.
Jersey, you know, we talking like
And you never know
porno.
how old anybody is in the
Yeah.
video. Fuck
We talking like porno, and like the next result is always like a news story with porn.
yeah.
Yeah, because you know, like a lot of times it's the search results, like what countries
Yes.
have, yeah. Like basically every country searches for their own porn the most. Like no, that's like in a search term.
I don't think I've ever, not once. Like
somebody pull up
I can vouch this. You can get a professional like computerologist and put them in my house. Look at my fucking browser history. They will not find one Irish porn site.
You heard it here, you heard it now.
Fuck
on
that.
The,
I'm
on
sorry.
the 1st of
But I mean,
March 2015
but-
at 11:35 Rory McDonald used the term computerologist.
I mean, like,
What is this?
okay,
term.
I think by and large, okay, actually, like England, like Britain and Ireland and America are pretty like neutral in certain terms. I mean, like Germany, first of all, based like something German. Japan, something Japanese. Brazil, something Brazilian. They're all like their own fucking nationality. I was like, that seems really fucking weird to me.
I don't search Irish porn.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you never, for a million
porn.
years, I think tried to word Irish into anything I
It's
search.
terrible.
Oh,
IrishOnes.com.
Yeah.
There's a packet of King
Oh,
crisps and a Coke. Then have your way with me, son.
He used a crisp packet as a condom.
Do you watch Archer?
I saw a couple of episodes. It's fucking hilarious.
Fuck me, that show's hilarious.
I just haven't got the attention span to watch it all by myself.
Oh,
I need
Christ.
other people there to help
We
me.
should
through
have.
it.
Yeah, I don't like
we should-
I
we
don't
should
like
have
watching
all
comedy,
watched it.
man.
I tried to
Jesus.
get herself watching it last night.
Herself, because we haven't named her already.
I'm not gonna name her again.
We called her herself.
But I tried to get her watching last night and she fell asleep. She was shit faced. But it was the first episode of Archer is probably one of the funniest ones you could ever watch.
Yeah, no, they're fucking. But like to me, to me though, like any sort of comedy that uses like graphics, I find it hard to like.
Yeah, it's like
South
cartoon.
Park, probably one of the funnier shows you can watch.
Oh, I love the graphics.
Cannot watch
But
it.
it's
Like,
like,
but
The
like-
graphics is so terribly bad. I just can't make myself watch it.
I don't know, because like
I just can't do it. Like
I had the same feeling when I first watched South Park, but once you get out of that hub, like the first certain number of episodes, and then all of a sudden it's like it clicks. It doesn't matter how it looks.
I've probably watched
yeah. Once the
maybe
joke lands, it's
30
pretty okay.
plus episodes of South Park. Over.
That's not very many episodes.
It's
That's
not-
That's hardly any episode.
Yeah, it's hardly-
in the grand scheme. Saying this show has basically been on since what
I
age
know,
were you? When
but
it
like-
started, like 12. I don't know.
But just saying, like, considering how long it's been on, and I've watched an episode here and there at my friends' houses, whatever. Last maybe just 6 years. Let's just say maybe probably a bit more than 30. Let's say 50 plus episodes of South Park. Can't get into it just because the animation is
cartoons.
so bad.
You
I
don't
just
want the cartoons.
I just can't hold my attention span.
It's better now than it was before. It's real smooth. It's real smooth, like.
Like every person who's like,
Real
"Oh, it's my
tech
favorite
now."
show ever," and they're like, "How have you know what?" I just can't.
Plus, South Park shows always
Just can't
like,
do it.
goes up in estimations. Like initially, I was like, as everyone was like years ago, like Simpsons. Then I went to Family Guy is way better than Simpsons. Now it's like, no, South Park's probably the best out of the three.
I don't know. I way before Family Guy with Simpsons.
Yeah, well, that's like,
Simpsons died off.
Yeah,
easy.
but you love that the darker jokes are funnier.
Yeah, like okay.
That's why that's why Archer's funny. That's why I
Any
find
sort
Archer's
of
funny.
any sort of jokes to me are funny. Like racist, just simply family jokes. The darker you go with joke, I find funny because I can take a joke easy, and I hate the way the society has gone. I was like, oh, I can't tell that joke. Fuck that. You know, it's racist.
Well, like,
oh, it's
fine with
oh,
comedians.
you can't kill kids. in
Racist jokes are still
It's
fine
just-
with Canadians, you know.
The darker the joke, the better with me. It's just it's almost taboo. It's funny. And the way that like Family Guy are going, especially the way they went with the whole, school shootings joke, everyone's like, "Oh,
That's
that's
funny,
very
The
boring."
Family Guy one.
Yeah,
I love
it was
that.
very
I love
I
borderline.
said that to you.
Yeah, I love
It's
that.
very, very, very borderline joke.
That clip on YouTube has like almost made dislikes as likes. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like people are like, oh my god.
Fucking hilarious.
Oh.
Just because the fact that they went there when no one else did
Yeah.
Cut off.
at the perfect time. Perfect
They
time.
pussy out their like biggest joke.
Yeah,
out
they
there.
waited a couple of weeks.
I mean, like-
weeks not being long at all.
See one.
But that's when it makes
No, no
it
way.
funny.
There was a South Park Family Guy did like the episode where they showed like all the gods, like Buddha, like all that kind of shit.
They showed
Like
Allah
for
and all that.
for Muhammad, they just had like a blank, like the, like a black bar is used for like swearing, that kind of thing. They used it for the
Oh.
whole thing because you can't, because originally they had
you
they
can't
had
show
him in the episode,
Yeah.
but Comedy Central refused to air it, so they put a black bar over him.
Oh,
But I think you can still find the unedited version like online or something. Apparently they're gonna release it again or something. I can't remember if it was this Family Guy South Park who did it.
I hate that stuff though. It's like let people display their content and just let the viewers, say what they want to say. Because it's just so good when people release raw content. It's funny as shit. Maybe
Yeah. A little bit of editing never hurts.
Yeah, well, that's what
As
we
this podcast will probably demonstrate.
Maybe 90% of the people will disagree. If you don't disagree, fair enough. Fuck it, I don't care. But at least it's fucking out there. Funny shit. We think. Well, I think.
You wanna know what the average time an Irish person watches Pornhub?
Go for it.
9 minutes.
Really?
9 minutes.
9 minutes! That's what us Irish cunts last for.
We're looking for 9 minutes.
It's way above or below the average.
I just looking at Irish. I just typed in the Irish Pornhub statistics, and it's 9 minutes.
But do you guys use Pornhub ever?
Over 8 pages.
9 minutes over 8 pages? Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's a terrible stat. Cut that shit. Oh wait, it gives the whole fucking country there. I'll get back to it. No, it's just in Ireland.
Whoa.
South Dublin, 8.5 minutes. Fingal, it's all Dublin.
Cork, go Cork. Go Cork.
7.71.
Oh. So we're moving on.
Dublin is the porn capital of the Emerald Isle. You heard it first.
The-
3 lads in a slab.
Come on, that's just the highest population rate.
Jeez. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, fuck
Well, like
absolutely. Biggest one of pedophiles.
that means though, if it's highest population, oftentimes it can be lower because let's say, because highest population, right? It means every person has the least amount of influence on the statistic. Whereas if you're in a very low population area and you watch a shit ton of porn,
Porn!
it means God damn it. You'll have a bigger impact on the overall statistic. So.
Okay, well, will I give you the words that are most searched in the Irish Pornhub category?
Is there any Irish words? No. Is there any really fucking weird ones?
Okay, I'll tell you what we search for the most
Yeah, go over.
as Irish people on Pornhub.com. Oh, okay, top 20 most searched terms in Ireland. This is fucking stupid. Madison Ivy, one word.
As a porn star.
Haven't even heard of
I
it.
assume, I have no idea. Teacher, casting, smoking, teen. These are all separate words. 'Cause in terms, I'm saying if they're in the same word, you'll know.
Leave it in the comments.
Yoga, massage.
Yoga is a surprising one. That's the one. Go on.
Well, teen yoga is right next to each other, so I'm trying to split them up. Just split them up for PG sake. As if we're ever going to get that rating. Babysitter, MILF.
It's all pretty fucking standard shit.
Well, this is,
System Master.
oh Christ, I can't say this. British MILFs bang teens. What the fuck? That's one category right there. Look, British MILF bangs teens. It's right next to MILF. I like that MILF shit. Oh, British MILFs. British MILFs banging my age.
See, that's almost like what I was talking about, like people searching for like British, you know.
You British mums out there, you got it going on.
So, Lisa Ann is going to be upset because Madison Ivy is top search.
Did
Lisa
you guys
Ann's
hear
in
the whole
middle.
thing about, you know, Lisa Ann's the most popular porn star in the world?
I know who she is, but she's middle to
I couldn't name a porn star to the name.
Lisa Ann is the only
Madeline
one. I know.
Ivy, Lisa Ann, halfway down. Halfway down.
I couldn't do it. I don't know.
Squirt. wait, this. I'm not gonna say pop because we all know pop's not the right word. It's just the
I remember.
What's that? I
POV?
honestly
You know what POV means?
don't know what it stands for. Don't know what it
POV
stands
means in porn.
I know, we were both told this at the same time. Jack
Really?
Kingston told us.
Did he?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it's fair enough. I can see that.
for. Jack King,
Yeah.
shout out to
Guess.
our boy.
Warren McDonald, you or Google.
Yeah.
What does POV stand for? And it's used outside of the world of porn.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my first word was
I think
obviously
it's a
prostitutes.
cinematography for
No.
like
Well, actually, the first word was probably porn.
Oh, fuck it. Point of view. Ah.
point of view.
Did not know that.
If you watch a porn video, it's POV.
What,
It's
actually,
just
what was the other one?
eyes down.
It might as well just be first person.
BDSM.
That's what it basically
It's
means.
first person.
BDSM. Didn't know what that means either. Just initials. Okay.
BDSM.
Some sort of bondage. I don't know. I don't know. But
Yeah, what does it stand for? Because they got something, I just know BSM bondage, but I don't know like what's the initials actually for.
Google.
yeah.
Anyway.
Google that
Alright,
shit.
I want to hear some guesses.
BDSM. I have no idea. Bondage detention. I don't know.
Bondage detention. So
Yeah, that's, I don't know. That's the first word that comes to my head. I don't know.
Chris.
BDSM.
S is submissive. 100% has to be. Bondage something, submissive something.
To say it. I don't know. Like, I can't even think of something funny to say instead of what I know what that means.
I've seen a few videos. I'm not gonna lie. They all revolve around the bondage something,
it's all
submissive
bondage.
something.
It's
I
all
don't know.
bondage.
I don't know.
Do you ever see some of the videos coming out about the 50 Shades of Grey? It's like one is like there's like a people recording like one of the premieres and people leaving it, and it's all women coming out. And
Oh, you see the guy?
One guy starts
out.
walking out and sees the camera and he like fucking walks back. He's like, oh.
That is hilarious. And he kind of hangs around for like maybe 2 or 3 minutes at the back. And he's like, fuck this, you know, they're seeing me, and then just walks past.
There's also a Call of Duty joke, one that's like it's a photo in America of one of the big queues for the movie, and there's just one guy in the queue. It's like press X to pay respects for fallen godmother or something.
Press X to pay respects.
Classic. Not really.
Did you see the great you know the way Madonna fucking caked it on the
yeah.
billboards? I didn't know the billboards were on that night. I was just on Facebook and non-stop I was getting different Lad Bible or all this Madonna falling. And then I saw the great Sparta one.
Oh,
Sparta.
That was the best one.
That was the best one. I saw the RKOs. I saw the fucking loads of different shit. And then Spartan.
Yeah, that was quality.
It was edited so well. I just fucking caked her. She was down the steps.
What I don't get, and is really pissing me off, is this fucking have you seen this dress thing?
That's all over.
The blue, yeah.
I don't know.
It was on the news on BBC. I watched the fucking thing on BBC.
Most people see it as white and gold. It's actually blue and what?
Black.
Blue and black.
Blue and black.
Okay, for those who don't know, there's this dress that's going around the internet.
There's literally no one who doesn't know.
It looks like gold and white. Is it gold and white?
Yeah, it looks
it's like
gold
gold and grey or something.
It's
Yeah.
just like
it looks white with gold trimming.
yeah, and there's this argument up that looks like black with blue trimming or whatever the fuck it is, and this is going wild on the internet at the moment, and it is driving me nuts.
Yeah.
It's white and gold to me.
What did you say? White and gold?
White and gold, 100%.
Yeah, no, it's for anything to do with lighting. So like, it's the photo they're showing should always look white. I don't know, it's something weird. Because the reason why people realize the discrepancy in the colors that the original photo went up, everyone saw as white and gold trimming.
Okay.
Then the actual dress was listed on Amazon.
Yeah.
If you go on Amazon to buy the dress, it was blue and whatever, like the actual color. Because the photo someone posted this dress originally looked white, and apparently something like 70% of people were seeing it as white and gold, and 30% were seeing it as blue and whatever. So
Either way,
there is a discrepancy.
Are they seeing it because it's blue? Like, is it like I watched on BBC and they said it was because there's like a nerve ending or something in your eye that everyone's different, so they see things certain colors.
Either
or
way.
something. But the people who had it white and gold, and then this thing came out, well, it's actually blue and black. Do you think those 30% of people actually just saw it as blue and black because they were told there's a story going around because they think it might be blue and black?
No, because like
your mind will fuck you like that.
I heard the story before I saw the picture, and so I looked at the photo and saw white and gold,
Yes.
and I was like tilting the phone, trying to see like is it some fucking bullshit? It's like no, it just looks fucking white and gold. I couldn't see it.
I heard it like in passing. I didn't even like really
look at it.
Think about it. My sister was like, "Oh, there's this dress thing going on the internet." That's all I heard. I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what the fuck she's on about. She's an idiot." So I just forgot about it. And then I saw it on
Shout out to Rory's sister. She's an idiot apparently.
What's that?
She'll also be one of our viewers, hopefully.
Good effort in the charity event on the Pink Walk today.
Yeah, good stuff.
Thank you. Cheers.
Good shout out to
As you can see, this is why I'm wearing a pink shirt, by the way.
Oh yeah, the
Just
pink
so
pretty
you have
fucking
a dress.
shirt.
I forgot about. I
Yeah.
had jokes for this pink shirt, but I forgot about.
Yeah, we'll think about them again.
We'll edit these jokes. I'm gonna hit him with some jokes later. Just edit them back in.
I'll let him back in. But yeah, no. She said something about this dress, and I was like, she's an idiot. So I just forgot about it. And then like 2 hours later, I was on Facebook, and I was like, oh, this is a dress. Oh, this is probably what this is something about. And then since I saw it, every fucking 2 posts was about this fucking dress, and like iPhones being like, oh, is it white and gold or is it blue and black? I'm like, I hate this. It ruined everything. I hated it so much.
Have you guys seen the Thug Life one of that like fucking guy in that like that fucking takeaway shop?
Takeaway shop.
It's like the Asian one.
Oh,
You know, see,
Yes, I reposted that.
so
God.
good.
Yeah, that was badass. That was so
That was fucking,
badass.
oh yeah, that's good.
I would love to have been there.
Yeah.
There's fucking umbrella with them and everything. Like.
There was this takeaway shop video. These three guys, whatever, eating the food, and this guy gets.
If I
pissed off.
just Thug Life Kung Fu, it's
Yeah.
YouTube. That's like
Yeah, it'll come up. It'll come up.
What we need is like a link dump, so we can be like, check it out on the link dump.
Well, yeah, like yeah.
We'll have a link.
I'll put.
Can we do that?
Before he does it.
Yeah. Well, I'm
It's like,
I'm editing the
Where's that?
videos. Well, at least trying to. So I'll
for
try.
now-
I'll
for
try to
now-
put the links
for
in the
now,
description.
We'll all chip in eventually.
Yeah, I'll try to put the links in the
Rory got
description.
for
So
ad.
if you want to see any of these,
No,
they'll
we'll
hopefully
come
be
to
in the description.
the expertise.
I want to be like a fucking donkey for the next like fucking couple of months. Jesus.
Just shared love, man.
We'll also be launching a Twitch channel, which will be 3 Lads A Slab at Twitch or whatever. So
What is Twitch? I keep hearing
That's
Twitch.
going
I don't know. I have no idea what it is.
Twitch is like a live streaming service.
It's like a it's like a website for people who just live stream stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
so
we're gonna do live.
It's
Well,
running
if
into
we
like
were to live
live
stream a game,
streaming video games, but also podcasts are often live streamed on Twitch. And
Okay.
they put
So will we
post it
have
later as a thing.
will we have to have like a laptop displaying people's comments as we go?
Yeah, there's a thing on the side.
Oh, okay.
There's a live chat. Yeah.
Yes, people can. Yeah.
Our live chat.
I'll show you how many viewers.
As we get bigger, I'm a big man for like customization. That's my favorite thing ever. So like I'll throw out some T-shirts at some point if this gets big. So you make it big, I'll throw out some T-shirts.
Sign up now.
So I don't know.
You heard it first. Free T-shirt. Free T-shirt.
Click here.
Free T-shirts.
Your first T-shirt.
Women lose their minds for free T-shirts. So
guys, the
And that haircut.
the fans on Twitter.
this is a trial. If you watch Vikings, you know what I mean. If not, then I'm a
with a
dickhead.
preference there, only seasons 1 and 2, because apparently for season 3,
Spoiler alert!
shit has changed.
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert. Can't be doing spoilers.
I don't know. Fuck
Guys,
That hair
apparently,
has changed.
apparently our fans on Twitter are going crazy.
Yeah.
They want to know why Chris hasn't finished his third beer all night.
Oh well.
You're still in your third beer? I'm not a fan of Chris and that's happening.
Alex3956969, I don't know why he's a fan of yours. Really wants to know why isn't Chris drinking his third beer?
Well, Alex, go fuck yourself. But
Please use his full name so the other Alexes in the podcast. We have a lot of fans live on Twitter. This is a live stream.
well,
I had some shit saved up. We're always on this fucking.
I think one of us has already lost their beer, but we'll see. You might have a second wind.
We need glasses for the next one. Drinking out of a can is too small.
I said this earlier.
Yeah.
I just ignored me because I was.
It's just like dribble patterns over my pants. That's-
I keep my white shirt real nice.
Your white T-shirt,
What did I say?
white shirt.
Joe, I made
You
that.
acted fancier than you were.
I made that mistake when
Piece
I
of
was a
shit.
kid, right? There's a story for you. I made that mistake when I was a kid. in
Before or after you were
primary
molested? Because people don't know if we're joking or not. Who knows?
We're not joking.
It got
I'm
really
in my
dark
face.
all of a sudden.
We're joking. Here's the story for you. It's funny you brought up t-shirts and shirts, right?
Funny all about me being molested, but go on.
I didn't bring up you being molested. I
Okay.
can't believe you did.
Oh, nailed it.
Right. We had a school play as we do in secondary school, or primary school, or first grade, or where the fuck we call these days, I don't give a shit. Primary school, right? And we were doing some kind of Christmas nativity play, as you do. I know
Jesus and shit.
I don't know how you guys do it with Jesus and our Lord, Catholic Lord. I don't know how you guys do it normally, but anyway, in our one, it's crucified on the cross and all that stuff. And
Yeah, same the Protestant religion.
come up to the play. Shut up, Brody. Coming up to the play. I know.
That was fun.
Coming up to the play. Our teacher told us we need to get the uniform together. I was one of the angels. So you need some kind of white shorts or light coloured shorts and a white shirt. Right? That's what we're all told in school.
Sure.
So I was
I
like,
love how you
very,
emphasized the shirt.
well, this is what fucked me up because at the time, being 10 or 12, I didn't understand the difference between a shirt and a t-shirt. So, on the day of the fucking play, with the fucking entire class's parents and the whole hall's full out, Brendan rocks up to the fucking changing room with a blank white t-shirt. Like this, but real baggy, because I was a skinny ass kid. And I was a small bastard. Still am, but I was real small when I was 12. So this t-shirt's fucking huge. And my teacher comes and she goes, what the fuck? No, she didn't have what she wanted to say was, what the fuck is wrong with you? What she basically says, why don't you have a t-shirt, Brendan? Or a shirt, Brendan? I goes, I do. This is a t-shirt. And she goes, no, a shirt has a collar and sleeves and all that stuff. Like your parents.
Valuable life lesson.
Like your parents. Oh, massive. I learned
Yeah. Never made that mistake
I'm
again.
doing well now. I was like, oh, well, I don't have it. So I went to my mum. Mum's in the crowd. And I crept down the crowd to her and I was like, Mum, I need a shirt. A white shirt. She's like, you told me t-shirt. Your whole costume was based around a t-shirt. And I was like, yeah, but turns out this isn't a shirt. And I was like, get back up on stage, you idiot. I went up on fucking stage. Everyone else, my dad took his belt off, wrapped it around my waist, tried to make it somewhat fitted for like a shirt would be. So everyone else, stripped that angel wings and everything. There's Brendan.
That's probably the nicest.
White t-shirt, belt on like a fucking whip kid, and he just walked around and go, yeah, angel. My fucking teacher hated me.
That was the nicest experience you ever had with your dad's belt.
Yeah.
Just for the record there.
Listen. We had a private agreement before this podcast that we were going to bring in certain stories about you.
I'm
And we're going to keep them out of it.
Yeah, I'm terrible at telling stories, but my favorite one that Brent told me was when he was younger, and they were playing I think it was Peter Piper? Is that the play?
Oh,
Is there a game? Like,
no, what? Yeah,
You play
Peter
a
Piper's
game,
the
Peter
character.
Piper.
Yeah.
Something about the rats. What's that fucking called? The tin whistle? Something?
Yeah, the recorder.
he plays the pipe and they
Yeah, but
rats.
what's the
Either way,
place
he was playing some sort of whistle.
I was
or
Peter Piper. Was
recorder.
basically the
Yeah,
story.
he was
Everyone knows
Peter
the
Piper.
fucking story. I was Peter Piper.
And you just never learned it, did you? You just didn't bother to learn the tune.
No, apparently I had to learn a song on the tin whistle. I just did not learn that shit. I was like,
Yeah, did you guys do the tin whistle? Like, is your music thing to
we need a recorder.
I did a record, yeah. Everyone does a recording. I don't know what that was about. Like,
But
do,
for
like,
one of these, this
do,
was
do
like
other
2 years after
countries
this.
do this
Yeah.
kind of thing?
But this is like 2 years after this like shirt fiasco. Apparently I was
Didn't learn.
Peter Piper of the, I don't even know what it's called.
Oh, I need to
The
piss.
Timothy
Okay.
play.
I'm out.
The